What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and today is the new season, so hopefully you guys had a good time in Go Battle League, fresh start in the Great League and Great League Remix, but today we're going to be in Open Great League with a pretty fun team, Stunfisk, Noctowl, and Shadow Dragonite there. Now, Stunfisk, I think, is going to be a nice core breaker right now. Think about all those flyers coming into the meta with the update to Wing Attack and all the anti-flyers there to check them. Stunfisk core breaks that. And we're pairing it with Noctowl, which again has that Wing Attack update, and Shadow Dragonite with superpower, so I'm going to be trying that out for the first time. Alright, getting into the first battle here, we have Stunfisk on the lead versus Trevenant. This is honestly not a good matchup for us. We're going to go ahead and swap out right away into that Shadow Dragonite, start getting ahead on energy, and they decide to bring in Azumarill. So a very tough situation for us. I'm going to go ahead and go for Dragon Claw right here. Honestly, I don't know off the top of my head which is going to be doing more damage in this situation, Dragon Claw or Superpower, but we're just going to try it out. We went for Dragon Claw first. This is how I like to do testing when I do a brand new Pokemon that's pretty spicy for this league. And Superpower definitely does a lot more, but considering we got a Dragon Claw through first, then Superpower, that's probably the best bet, seeing as now they're forced to throw energy and is going to be the Ice Beam to take us down. Okay, so we got to be very careful. I'm already guessing there's a Galarian Stunfisk in the back, so we need to use the Pancake very wisely here, as well as our Noctowl. Noctowl with Wing Attack and Shadow Ball can now fight back against Galarian Stunfisk, so we got to be very careful with our energy. We're going to go ahead and go for Discharge now to take out the Azumarill, and the second that Trevenant comes in, we're going to swap out right away, but we do get a shield, which is actually very good for us, because I'm going to go ahead and I believe I decide to, I'm going to let this go. We're going to rely on Noctowl right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how well Noctowl does. Azumarill on the field, Trevenant in the back. I'm guessing Galarian Stunfisk. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Sky Attack here to take out Azumarill. If we get a second shield, that's going to be beautiful, and we do! Okay, Noctowl now looking very strong. We're going to go ahead and shield this Ice Beam, and let's see how they adjust. They're probably going to be swapping out, but they don't. Unfortunately, that's where the battlers should have swapped out, but that's okay. We will probably see the... no, they do decide to bring in Trevenant. So I'm now thinking maybe there's a Medicham in the back. Maybe both Pokemon, that's why they gave up a shield, are weak to Noctowl. So we're going to go ahead and let that Seed Bomb go through. Overload on a ton of energy right here, and now go for Sky Attack to take it out. I don't want to get hit with a Shadow Ball or Seed Bomb. I don't want to lose any extra health. And here we go. It is actually going to be on Altaria in the back. So Noctowl, can you do it? Again, Wing Attack gains more energy this time, and it's making Noctowl an absolute monster. So I think we're actually going to be able to take this one. We're pretty bulky as well, so those Dragon Breaths aren't going to be able to farm us down. We're already at a second Sky Attack, and we should be able to get to a third in time. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and give up the final shield here. Can Noctowl do the full sweep? We're going to find out. Yeah, we should be able to do it right there. Noctowl coming in clutch, sweeping this game right here, which is beautiful for us in game one. Now, all the battles I did today, you guys know how rank 1 goes, or the first couple battles. There's everything. I saw a 600 Rhyhorn out there with a Hamiyara, so shout out to that battler. But we're just going to be showcasing the battles with more meta teams. Pelipper, this is one of the Pokemon with the Wing Attack update, which is why I brought the Stunfisk to Core Break, right? So we're going to go ahead and let this Weather Ball go through. It is going to be doing super effective damage, but not enough to one-shot us, and we should get ourselves shield advantage right here. Now, I'm suspecting a Galarian Stunfisk in the back. I'm suspecting a core, so we're going to swap out now into Dragonite to get ahead on energy and try to get that superpower. Plus, Weather Ball is resisted, so we can let this go. Even though this is a Great League Dragonite that is Shadow, we should be able to survive just nicely and look to farm down. We're going to go ahead and commit to the full farm down. I'm guessing they're very scared of Dragonite, so we're going to go ahead and give up a shield, and I'm hoping I can get off 2 charge moves against whatever's in the back. And this is very tough, because if a Bastion comes in, I go down right away. Watching top right, it's going to be Mandibuzz, so a double flyer. This tells me that I definitely think there's a Galarian Stunfisk in the back. Boom! We get a shield right there, and we're going to go ahead and get to another one in time. I don't know why I just boomed a shield. Not really sure, but that's okay. Again, hard reading. We've seen 2 flyers now. There's got to be a Bastiodon, Registeel, or Galarian Stunfisk. So we're going to come in with Noctowl into this situation. If there are 3 flyers or there is a fighter in the back, so be it. but I'm banking on there being a Galarian Stunfisk, so we're going to play to that. We're going to go ahead and let these charge moves go through as well, and I'm hoping I can take down this Mandibuzz relatively quickly because these foul plays are really starting to add up. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Sky Attack, and now I'm actually in a dicey situation because I'm second guessing myself that there might be a fighter in the back, so I'm going to swap out now into Stunfisk to see if I can draw it out, and I'm also going to be letting this charge move go through. So this is now very dangerous territory. We're also going to go ahead and throw the discharge right away. I might have been able to get away with 1 or 2 more mud shots, but I did not want to risk giving up a shield. Final Pokemon, Galarian Stunfisk. All right, we called it correctly here, which means we're going to be able to get to multiple mud bombs in time, because we are, I think, 1 fast move ahead on energy, plus we win the CMP tie. So this is now going to be a very close one. We're going to go ahead and give up a shield now on the Rock Slide, even though it is resisted. And hopefully I can get to that next Mud Bomb in time. Switch Clock is coming back up, but honestly, I wouldn't be able to survive to another Mud Bomb. So I'm going to have to swap out right away anyways because I don't want to get farmed down. So we're going to swap out and we get to the Sky Attack in time, which is beautiful. So Noctowl able to close this out for us. So it was initially a very good read. Had I just stayed in with Noctowl, took out the Mandibuzz, we would have been sitting very good, but I risked it and swapped out, second guessing myself, but either way it worked out. Good game. Moving to the next one. We got Alolan Sandslash on the lead. This thing is built to tear apart my team right now, but thankfully I am doing super effective damage right back, so I just want to get this thing off of the field, give some more room for Shadow Dragonite and Noctowl to do their thing late game. So we do land the Mud Bomb, which is perfect, and they're loading up on a lot of energy, so I'm going to go ahead and shield. Is probably just going to be Ice Punches right here, which it is. Not enough to one-shot us, but it does threaten, so I'm going to see if I can get a shield now with this Mud Bomb. If I can get the A-Slash off the field, though, that is going to be much better, but we do get a shield, so now we're in the even shields. And now I know I can survive an Ice Punch. The Pancake right here is pretty bulky, so we should be able to survive this and then get to 1 more Mud Bomb in time, but they swap out into Girafarig. Wow, spicy. We're going to go ahead and now come in with Noctowl. Granted, Dragonite could come in this situation, but I was worried about the damage that Confusion would do. So we're just going to go ahead and go for the Sky Attack here, take out the Girafarig or get that final shield. We do take it out, which is perfect, and we will probably see, oh no, a Manectric came in. Now this is spicy. This is a fun, spicy team that they are running. We're going to go ahead and go for the Shadow Ball here to get it off of the field, and we're going to have to come in with Dragonite to close this game out, but the Shadow Ball lands. Boom! Nearly one-shots the Manectric right there, even though it was only 13-27, and we do see Sandslash come back in, and that is going to be a good game as we can come in with Dragonite now and Dragon Breath down, as it just does so much damage. Yeah, that's going to be a good battle. Things got very dangerous right there if the Alolan Sandslash was able to shield and take out my Pancake, but good game. All right, moving into the next one, we have Stunfisk on the lead versus Cresselia. Okay, so I'm reading Bastion or Galarian Stunfisk in the back, so I swap out right away, but they swap out as well. Simultaneous swap, and obviously we win those. We're going to go ahead and go for the Dragon Claw right here, as Venusaur is not going to like this. And they decided to let it go, which is fine, so we completely take switch advantage. We are going to see the Cresselia come back in, which means they're pretty weak to flyers, most likely, in the back. So we're going to go ahead and just go for these Dragon Claws and just do as much neutral damage as we can, as they're likely going to be trying to farm down with Confusion right here, which is looking to be the play for them. And this might just force a second shield, because it's just going to do so much neutral damage that if they let this go through, yeah, they do give up the second shield. And now we can safely come in with Noctowl. Again, hard reading a Steel or something in the back. We've seen Venusaur. We've seen Cresselia. It's got to be some kind of tank. Some kind of... Oh, it's going to be Whiscash. Okay, so that is perfectly fine with me. We're going to win that anyways, and that is going to be a good battle. They decide to surrender. All right, moving to the next one. We got Stunfisk on the lead versus Altaria. Okay, this is a tough one because anything could be in the back, but Altaria does like to pair with Galarian Stunfisk or Registeel. They seem to be a pretty common core, as well as Swamperts. So we're going to go ahead and get that discharge off. They decided to shield. So this tells me they are actually very scared of the Pancake. So we're going to have to do a sacrifice. We're going to let the Sky Attack go through because it is resistant. We're going to swap in our Shadow Dragonite and just try to do as much Dragon Breath damage as possible, and then go for the Dragon Claw here, because this is going to be forcing that final shield from them. Now, they're likely going to be shielding this, which they do, and this is now a tough call. Do we come in with Noctowl, give up a shield, fully farm down? Do we come in with Pancake, take more damage with Dragon Breath? I'm going to come in with Pancake because I'm almost out of discharge. So I'm going to go ahead and give up a shield right here. I'm going to look to over farm a bit as we did shield the Dragon Pulse, which is perfect. We're going to go ahead and overload on energy and now go for the discharge. My hope is that Pancake and Noctowl and the 1-0 shield against their team can handle it, but it's all a matter of what is in the back. And the first Pokemon to come in from their backline is going to be an Obstagoon. That is not what we wanted to see. I'm going to go ahead and load up on energy and now swap out into Noctowl here to catch the charge move. Just in case there is a Galarian Stunfisk in the back, I want to have those Mud Bombs ready to go. Night Slash, no boost. There is a Galarian Stunfisk in the back. We saw that coming. We're going to go ahead and try to go for a Shadow Ball. I believe I also decide to let this Rock Slide go through. First one does not KO, as you guys can see. Not enough damage. We're going to go ahead and go for the Shadow Ball. And now, this is such a risky situation. I don't think I have the damage, the raw damage, to win this right here. It's like, the next Shadow Ball is not going to KO. I might be able to shield right here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shield. I'm going to look to go for another Shadow Ball to try to take it down. I'm counting their fast moves as well. And I believe they are at a Rock Slide right here. So I'm going to go ahead and swap out and try to win CMP tie. So I swap out. Don't win CMP tie, but I do catch the Rock Slide, which is perfect, and we should be able to fast move down. Now, this is all going to come to how much damage I can do with these discharges, because I don't think I can make it to 3 Mud Bombs, so either 2 Mud Bombs or 2 discharge. I'm going to go for the discharge right here, and that's not looking like enough damage. Here comes the second one. This is going to get them in the yellow. Noctowl has a little bit of extra energy, so we're going to have to see if we can pull off the Sky Attack here, but I think it's going to be a good game, very well played. Yeah, one fast move away right there, and they do get to the Night Slash. So unfortunately, not able to take that one. That was a good battle nonetheless. The strategy behind it, reading that there was a Galarian Stunfisk in the back, was spot on. But ultimately, the Obstagoon did do very well at handling my team right there. So, good battle. This team was pretty fun. Obviously, you guys can mix and match a lot of these Pokemon on other teams, but Stunfisk, the Pancake, Discharge, and Mud Bomb, core breaking flyers and tanks in this meta. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and like always, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.